There's Blake Shelton, Who Are You? And I'm Not Looking. Brand new music from him. It is 8 minutes after 1 right now, and I have some very special guests joining me right now. Brad and Dale from Emerson Drive. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hello, thanks for having us.
So we were just determining that everywhere you go on this tour is really cold.
Today feels warm for some reason.
Really?
And I know it's minus 14, but maybe because the wind isn't blowing. and the sun is shining today, so...
You're still wearing your toque inside, though.
Yeah. And where we go on this trip is...
I mean, we'd love to have you here, but don't bring the cold.
I know. We'll take it tonight, okay?
Yeah.
We'll take it from here to Edmonton tomorrow.
Okay.
And then we'll be happy.
Sounds good. So you're playing in Calgary tonight, Edmonton tomorrow. It's been kind of a big year for you guys. I mean, you've hit 10 years as Emerson Drive. That's huge. How are you celebrating that?
Touring across Canada in February,
winter,
March,
yeah.
That's the way to go, right? It's been pretty awesome to think back that, you know, the group's been together now for 16 years, but releasing music on the radio for 10. And just, you know, thinking that this is still going on, you know, because in the beginning in Grand Prairie where it all started, it was more or less of a fun thing downstairs in a couple basements that we were getting together a few times a week to play music. And, you know, now being able to call this a career and having... You know, 16 songs have been released to radio, and a fan base that supports our music and our live show. It's an incredible feeling. You know, it's come around full circle quite a few times. For sure.
And did you ever think you'd end up here? Multiple albums, tons of singles to the radio, all these awards.
No. Not this far. I mean, in the beginning, you always think, well, it's really cool to be able to stretch out of your hometown and play some other cities, but the idea of kind of breaking through into the U.S. market as well, and you know, having a fan base there, having singles that have done well, we kind of get the best of both worlds because we're able to play, you know, back home here and also in the U.S. as well. And it's difficult a lot of times for Canadian artists to break through into the U.S. or vice versa as well. U.S. artists coming back up here, so we're very fortunate that way, where we have a great fan base of people both places.
How are things in the U.S. going right now?
Good. We have a single coming out next week, actually, and be off a new album that'll be out there probably within the next 4 or 5 months. So it's pretty exciting times. I mean, with this greatest hits package that's out right now here in Canada, and then having a U.S. single that's coming out next week, it just feels like a fresh start in 2011 for us. So lots of new stuff, and excited to see where it all goes.
That's very cool. Very cool. So Decade of Drive is in stores now, like you said. It's like all the hits, few new songs around there. If you guys had to pick one song that you're most proud of, or one that means the most to you, which one would it be?
That's always a tough question. It's like, you know, picking your favorite child.
Yeah.
It's kind of impossible.
That's why I like to ask it.
You know, you want to pick a top 3, basically, right? But anyways, we had a #1 song with Moments, you know, in North America, and that song just means so much to us personally because we've gone through, you know, a lot of the things that the song talks about personally. And also, you know, we were nominated for a Grammy for that song, and, you know, we happily lost to the Eagles, which is kind of cool. You know, we're a bunch of small-town boys from Canada losing a Grammy to the Eagles. So,
not a bad loss at all.
Yeah, you want a favorite song, it's tattooed on my arm. It's called Moments.
That's very cool. Very cool.
I think that anything new that we're doing right now is, you know, that's a part of this new package is exciting. Because anytime that you're going back into the studio recording stuff, hopefully that means that you're doing something right and you're carrying on for another few more years. So some of the new stuff that's going to be released here in the next few months, I feel is like a new evolution for the band and the sound and everything. So it's cool to know that it's coming here in the next couple months and see what people think of it.
Sonically, it's fantastic.
So you've been going at this for 10 years. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
A lot older.
Same chairs. I'll be looking at Dale in 10 years going,
he's gonna
you look old.
He's going to wheel me out on stage on a dolly.
Gotta do what you gotta do, right? All right, so you're on tour right now. You're in Calgary tonight, Edmonton tomorrow night. How do you guys keep from driving each other crazy on the tour bus?
That's a good
Do
question.
you have to take like timeouts? You get sent to the corner?
No timeouts. I think there's sort of an unwritten rule that, you know, if a fella's in a bad mood, you can kind of sense it. I mean, we've been together for so long. You know, we know each other better than, you know, our parents know some of us. So it's quite a unique thing. And you know, if somebody's feeling a little blue, you know, you go to your bunk and watch a movie or something, and just kind of stay out of each other's hair. But you know, it's like I said, it's sort of an unwritten thing. You just kind of sense each other's vibe, you know.
well, I mean, 10 years on a tour bus, that's not a very big space.
No,
So.
no. If we were going to break up, it would have been 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? But,
Well, you're doing good so far, so good luck in the next 10 years. Decade of Drive is in stores now, so be sure to go pick it up, people, if you haven't already. You can check out the show tonight in Calgary, tomorrow night in Edmonton.